Good morning, my dear people. Today, the 19th Sunday in ordinary time, we have first a reading from Elijah, a prophet. Then we have letter to the Romans, and then a reading from Saint Matthew. The prophet Elijah was hiding in a cave. A storm came, breaking up everything, and passed before him. But God was not there. There was a terrible earthquake, but God was not there. A fire came, burning up everything, but God was not there. Then there was a gentle breeze, and Elijah knew that God was there. He covered his face and worshipped. We are astonished that Elijah could find God's presence in a gentle breeze. I am in awe of such people. A poet can pull out sentiment from the most unlikely objects, just like a magician pulling out a rabbit from an empty hat. Michelangelo could bring out the world-famous Moses from the lump of marble rejected and left alone by so many artists before him. Here was this man of God, this prophet Elijah, who could feel God in that gentle breeze that passed the mouth of his cave. In the Gospel passage, the disciples were caught in a terrible storm. They spent a horrible night. They were a defeated, frightened group of men. So much so, when Jesus himself came and stood there and said, "Fear not, it is I," they could not believe him. They were thinking in their own terms. In their fright, they could not remember that Jesus, who just the evening before had fed 5,000 with just 3 loaves and 2 fish, till they had their fill. You can imagine their transformation when Jesus said, "Fear not, it is I." That moment, everything changed. Peter now said, "Let me come to you, walking on the water." When Jesus came, the wind dropped and the sea was calm. When we meet with all the things that frighten us, a storm, an earthquake, a mighty fire, or even COVID-19, we get panicky. We forget Jesus. We forget what he could do when he is around. We prefer to cry out, "Mama," covering within our storm-tossed boats, rather than recognize the power of Jesus, who stands right before us, holding out his hand. Dear friends, let us remember that Jesus is always there for us. He can settle our problems if only we believe in him and come to him with these problems. We have no reason to get frightened, because Jesus can solve any problem that we have without any difficulty at all. It needs our faith to believe that this can happen. Let us pray with Saint Peter. Lord, I believe, increase my faith.